Pretend not to care.
Right, so truth or rubbish, I tell one story it's true, one story it's rubbish. The score is currently 6-4 to Dom.
Brilliant.
So you both got it wrong last week, didn't you? So let's hope you start getting scores on board.
Offending me?
Yeah, quite enjoyed
His
that.
smile. Look at his smile, so happy with himself.
This time, I'm coming for a different theme, is bad breakup stories.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
It's not really different. is it?
Well,
No, it's not whatsoever.
it's a bit different. Anyway, first story. This happened a couple of years back. I was dating a girl and was quite friend-zoned by her. Love is blind. It really got difficult for me since I really wanted the relationship to work, despite being ignored and even humiliated a couple of times. A few good conversations with her for 2 consecutive days, and I'd be again a Cloud9 Romeo. So when things were going alright, I finally decided to ask her out in a fancy rooftop restaurant, stopping the acoustic performance, making the guitarist sing "Hey There Delilah" after I proposed her. My life was a bit messed, and I was fine with any answer to get some clarity and move on. Hanging...
I'm lost. You're what? His wife?
No.
What?
He was like just going to ask her out, not like in marriage.
Oh, right.
So why did you say proposed?
That's just the wording that was used by whoever wrote this. Me or someone else. My life was a bit messed, and I was fine with any answer to get some clarity and move on. Hanging stage is the friend zone stage, so asking her out was the only option I thought. While I was planning for my big night, just a few days before, I received a text which said, "Hey, I'm really glad to have you in my life, and I really love you for that, but I don't think we would be a perfect couple." Though it was difficult to keep calm for me since the world has shattered, I decided to keep cool and replied, "Okay, let's meet tomorrow and discuss. Chats can be confusing." She agreed, and we meet the next day. Greeted nicely, ordered food and a beer pitcher. After she narrated her side of the story,
Picture it on a date.
and I was already feeling terrible, I ordered one more pitcher. I was subdued as Roger Federer had also lost a match that day.
Yeah.
Fucking shut up, you knob.
The sports channel on the projector just played the highlights. After listening to her story, I stood up on the bar. After everyone to pay attention declared our breakup, my breakup speech also praises about how good she is and how much I loved her.
I don't think they were together.
Felt good, felt light, and I
What?
left there.
Yeah, no, can you clarify? I didn't think they were together.
Finish.
Well, they're sort of between, and she was like, no, and then he wanted to try and talk things out. But he wanted to, he was the one trying to like break it up. Felt good, felt light, and I left there after splitting bills. Decided to move on.
Split the bells.
Made strong resolutions to get fit, and
You stand up on the bar, profess that you're breaking up, and then go,
It's a good
"Come pay
gesture.
car
Yeah.
park cash." He's just
Yeah,
not.
I did another side and you did, so.
Yeah, you did get 2 pictures. Yeah, I know, but you know, we'll split it. It's alright.
I decided to move on. Made strong resolutions to get fit and travel and earn, which lasted only till I got a message from her. "Hey, you were awesome yesterday. It was so much fun. Let's get together. Love you." This was my last reply to her. It took 2 pitchers of beer, so much courage to speak, and Roger Federer's loss to make you fall for me. Bye and take care.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fine. What a great comeback. That's like a movie. I was here, there, and then you got me on the end. You wrapped that up beautifully.
That's story 1.
It's shit.
It's hard to top after last week. Last week was classic. Anyway,
4 views. But
second story.
Self-declared classic.
You liked it. I know you liked it. Your quote. "Hi, I'm Bobby, and I'm going to tell you my breakup story with my ex-girlfriend Betty. Big Betty, some people used to call her, but that's not the worst thing she was called.
Knew it.
I'll get into more of that
I
later.
knew she'd be Big Betty. As soon as I heard Betty, I knew she was
It's
going to be
never
big.
like
It's
not
never
skinny
just
Betty, is it?
quaint Betty, petite Betty. It's always a big bet.
When I met Betty, I, like her, had a bit of extra padding.
No.
We were young and we were in love, and we'd actually decided we would go through a fitness journey together and both lose the weight. I was quite chuffed with myself as I did lose the weight and managed to get myself in shape. Probably one of my proudest achievements alongside my PhD in marine biology. When I lost the weight, I started to get a lot more female attention, and this is something my mates pointed out. My mates started to influence me saying things like, "I know you've got a PhD in marine biology, but that doesn't mean you have to date a whale," and
He's such a shit. I knew there'd be something. There was no way that was just random.
Yeah.
and Bobby and
It's a random biology mention. Yeah. Marine biology. Dropped
All
in
that and PhD just so he could get a joke about a whaling.
Whale joke.
That was fucking nonsense.
and Bobby and his girlfriend
Bobby and Betty.
and Bobby and his girlfriend Mr. Blobby. I was young and dumb and cared too much about what my friends thought. I'd messaged my friends and decided it's Big Betty's time to go.
He calls it as well.
I rang
It's an endearing term.
Yeah, she loves it.
I rang Betty and said, "You fancy going to a restaurant tonight?" Of course she was up for it. This is where I was going to break up with her.
Oh, she was up.
What I didn't know is Betty had seen my texts and knew I was going to break up with her.
Oh.
At the restaurant, they had karaoke on. To my surprise, Betty...
Classy restaurant. Karaoke. Sweet Delilah up there while you're having your mains.
Big pictures of beer.
Bring the house down with New York while having a nice dessert.
To my surprise, Betty got up and started singing Big Girls Don't Cry by Frankie Valli and the Four
Great
Seasons.
song. What a great choice for her.
As soon as the song started playing, I knew she must have seen my texts. And what really fired it home is mid-performance she poured both mine and her drinks over my head. That certainly taught me a lesson.
That's
That's how they broke up.
Why are they taking them out to restaurants to split
Both
up
of
with them?
You could have said these are restaurant stories more than.
Yeah.
Break up. Okay.
So story one was
I actually can't remember story one.
the Roger Federer distraught.
God.
Story two, Big Betty.
I'm torn.
I'm not.
I'm torn because
I'm
there's
not torn.
stuff in both where I'm just like it's stupid and crap and Ethan's wrote it.
Well, I know exactly which one's true, if I'm honest. But
Are you ready?
Which one are you saying? Which one's true?
Which one's true? Story number one, Roger Federer. Story number two, Big Betty. Okay? Do you want to take turns or you want to do it as
no,
usual?
at the same
Okay.
time.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
Two.
One.
The one that was true was story number 1.
Yeah, Big Betty.
I know,
had
but it
Ethan
was the
all
Roger.
over
It was the Roger Federer. Why someone else wrote about Roger
Why is he
Federer
so
losing?
gutted, to be fair? I've never known anyone to be gutted about the results of
It really threw me. I know it was Ethan with the PhD in marine biology. It's nonsense. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's probably pretty much it. You probably already won. You probably already wrapped it up.
Well, my idea for next week might give you a chance to rack
Love
some
it.
points
That's
up.
what I like to hear.
Get you back in the game, Cam.
Oh.